Hi, today we're going to be dusting for fingerprints off of a sheet of plastic. We'll be using magnetic fingerprint powder in the black form. So I'm going to take my wand, magnetic wand, and move that plate aside. And I'll be going in and getting some fingerprint powder. And I'm getting a small plume of the powder. And I'm just going to go over here onto the plastic sheet and start looking for prints. Now I see two developed already, so I want to make sure that I don't overdevelop the print. I'm going to get a little bit less powder, and looking at this fingerprint I can tell that it's a loop, so I'm going to try and go in the direction of the ridges, which is going to be up and then back towards the side. And I'm going to check this other print up here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, see how it looks, and then I'm going to go and clean up that print. You can see that there's filings over top still. So using the wand, going over top. Alright, and overall look pretty good. Two different loop prints. So after I put my magnetic wand back in its wand plate, I'm going to move powder out a little bit so it's away. And now what I'm going to do is take a pre-cut piece of packing tape, and I'll end up covering the two fingerprints and lifting them. So one thing that's easier to do is if I kind of bend the tape, you can kind of see it there a little bit. And I'm going to put the center down over the closest print. And again, I want to make sure I get rid of air bubbles. So I'm going to squeegee away from the center, get those air bubbles out. Now I didn't fully squeegee over this end because I need to be able to lift this up and put it on this yellow backing card. So I'm going to put a colored piece of paper underneath just to make it a little bit easier for you to see. There you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this end. I can get it to come off here. So I'm going to end up peeling from the corner, and one smooth motion, try to lift the plastic up with the latent prints on it. Move that out of the way. I'm going to put my backing card underneath, and I have two nice prints. What I'm going to do is center it, and then I'm going to use the squeegee and go from the center outwards, center outwards, until I have two nice prints, and I'll zoom in for you. And there you have it. There's two lifted fingerprints on a backing card, and then on the other side, turned it over, and I wrote down the name, period, today's date. What was it that we got the fingerprints from? Well, we lifted it from plastic, and it's your first attempt, and you'll turn that in for your grade. Keep up the good work.